lads, welcome back to another video here on the Rusty Boxcar channel. Got a pretty good one here for you today. Got a couple of trains that we filmed yesterday in Decatur, Alabama. These are two manifest trains. First one is going to be a northbound, going from New Orleans up to Nashville, Tennessee. Second one's going to be the counterpart of that, the southbound going from Nashville down to New Orleans. They're Q520 and Q521. Yesterday was an amazing day. Spent about 10 hours trackside at Decatur Depot. Was trying to catch UP 1979, the We Are One unit. Looks like it came through sometime overnight and was still in the area just west of there early this morning. So it looks like I probably should have gone today, but still super thrilled that I went yesterday. Wound up catching 18 different moves. So lots of footage, lots of cool experiences. It was definitely a day of seeing rebuilds. Probably saw 3, maybe 4 CSX rebuilds, saw a couple NS rebuilds, all fresh, good looking paint. So that first one, the northbounder 520, is going to have a CM44AC rebuild. It pulls second. It's number 7252. It's following the leader 3463. That's an ET44AC. That 7252 was previously CSX 321. And then the second move is going to also have some interesting power. It's led up by a C40-8W. 7786 in the YN3B paint scheme. It's going to be followed up by a couple of the ES40 DCs, 5371 and 5267. A lot of you may wonder what I'm looking at when I look down. Every train that I film, when I get back, I fill out a little card that I make for myself just to keep track of everything. So write down all the details about what I saw, where it's going, where I saw it at, and then do some research on what the locomotives are and different things like that. We're also in this film going to see a pretty cool little story. Ran into a man yesterday trackside. Actually spent time talking to a couple of different individuals. The second person that came up riding a bike. We talked for about 20 minutes and he shared a really interesting story. He's a lifelong Decatur resident. Name of Bobby Thomas, and he back in the late 50s, early 60s, from what I've researched on the internet, I think it was somewhere around 57, Elvis Presley came through town on a train, and Bobby at 8 years old got to meet Elvis, and so he was sharing that story with me. I asked him if I could film the story. It's a pretty cool story. So I've got that for you up first, and then there'll be the two trains. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll definitely be working this week to get more of that footage put up for you, and enjoy the video.
I was 8 years old. I used to live right across the train track, and I used to go down there and carry suitcases for the rich people and, you know, make a little change back then. You know, that was a lot of money for a young black boy. Elvis Presley came through on one of those cars that with the open face, and a lot of people was out there to greet him. You know, this is Elvis Presley.
All right.
And I'm in the middle of the crowd with a suitcase in my hand, and I stuck my little hand up there. I was 8 years old. And he reached down there through other hands and grabbed mine and gave me a firm shake. I went home to tell my mom and my sister. They were in the kitchen cooking. And before I could get it out, I just said, nothing. I didn't think they would believe me. All right, and that's it.
Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up below to give us a like. Also, please click on the Rusty Boxcar logo on the right side of the screen to get a subscription to the channel. And send us a comment. Really enjoy reading all your comments, and I try to respond to each one of them. Thanks, and have a nice day.